There were 3 economists last year, I think it was in July, working for the IMF, who wrote a report or a paper claiming that the IMF programs, they don't work, right? But you know, them ain't working for them again. But anyway, that's what they claim. And if you look at Greece and all those other countries, these policies don't work. It's pure hardship on the people. And everything you do, I hear, like the Prime Minister said the other day, we get a haircut again from the IMF. But the haircut is not something to make you nice. It's poverty and more poverty that is coming. Because they tax and they do more tax, and the country has to give away their lands to the foreign investors, and the country has to borrow money to give to foreign investors. This is why they love these foreign investors, because where money is concerned, they all get a commission from borrowing the money. If you take a loan from the World Bank, there is a commission. That's known policy. So whoever the government official that is on this, whose signature is on the form or whatever they use, they get a commission. And nearly all them politicians knows that. So this is why you see they like to borrow money as though it's going out of style for this little island. There's another report issued this time on the World Bank. I think it was about 2000. Yeah, 2 economists working for the World Bank wrote a paper stating that the World Bank is responsible for most of the poverty in the world between 1980 and 2000. That's 2 economists that are working for the World Bank. Now, so if these economists have so much bad reviews about the IMF and the World Bank, and the people know it, look what they did to Jamaica, Guyana, and other countries in Africa, and, all across the world. These people have a very bad track record. So why are they telling people that to get money, these pieces of paper, I don't know why the governments can't print it themselves, but you are slaves anyway. So they say they're the only ones, and right now they want to get, the World Bank wants to get the other Caribbean islands into the World Bank, like how they have Grenada, so that they could devalue the EC currency and have us paying $100 for a bread. So people, it's your turn to get up and get. This idea of sitting back here, and this is what the system teaches you, that we have to sit back and let the people in authority do for us what we should be doing for ourselves. We have to stand up now and get. You understand? You have enough bright people amongst us, and we won't do anything that is harmful to ourselves. But when you put 15 men in a government, all they care about is to steal the money. They don't care about you. All of them getting rich, and you, look at you, you're getting poor every day through the taxes to pay back the debt. Debt is not a nice thing. You cannot develop a country with debt. Debt is, let me see what word is used by the bankers. They call it mortgage. Right? Mortgage means debt for all ages. Mort is Latin for death for all ages. And if you notice, the life expectancy in Europe was 27 years, so they make the mortgage now, and the generation now is called 30 years. There's a generation. You understand? That's what them in Europe. So the mortgage, you have a 30-year mortgage, right? Debt for all ages. So you're in debt now until you die. That is the key. The only people, right, that Christ get violent against was the bankers. He beat them out of the temple with a whip. He called them thieves, and they are thieves. Shakespeare told us about those bankers in the book The Merchant of Venice. These cold-hearted people, all they're interested in is profit. They don't care about human beings. People, we have to wake up. All around we have the signs. The capitalism was called a vampire. When the author wrote the book about the vampire stories, that is who he was talking about. The capitalism, it sucks your blood dry and it just casts you right on the heap with the rest of the bodies. That's it. They want people to work free. You can't see that coming. They're dropping wages in Grenada like crazy, and you're talking about we have trade unions in Grenada here. All of them sell out.